So before I go ahead and dive into everything that's on the Pro plan, I'm just going to tell you a brief disclaimer as to why you should upgrade and get the Pro plan on this page. Again, if you leave this page and then decide to go off and then go on 7th Century Music and then update or buy the Pro plan on your own later on, you buy for the full price and you will lose the discounts and you lose the other benefits that you have from actually joining on this page right here. You're also going to lose the benefits of actually having access to that membership area, right? So again, it's very important that you check out on this page and not go to the website instead and then do that later, because you won't fall within that group that's checked out on this page. So again, stay on this page, watch the next video, and even if you don't have time to watch the next video, you can simply click the option to buy now. And once you've bought, you can rest assured that your place is reserved. And here's our promise to you. Our promise to you is that we'll give you a 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't like it, we'll simply refund your money within the first 30 days after you bought the platform. So now that we've got that out the way, let's talk about some of the cool stuff that's going to be part of your Artist Pro Plan membership. So for starters, you're going to get course material, lessons, content, and resources to help you on your journey, right? The content is going to be more about how you get yourself from point A to point Z. Now, during that content section, we're actually going to identify exactly where you are as an artist, actually trying to figure out where you need to go, right? So what is the next step? One of the key important things with anything, promotion or music or marketing, is understanding that at what phase, what needs to be done next, right? So we're going to be helping you guys understand that. Again, we're going to be getting other pros and other people who have done this, who know how to do this to help you guys on that journey, right? So the other lessons are also going to be talking more about how you manage your content, how you manage your music, how you market music for yourself as well as a little bit more information about how we're going to be helping you guys market your music in the future. We're also going to be giving you other tools and resources that you're going to be using to manage your business, manage your audience and your fan base, manage everything from start to finish like a business, like a pro, just how we manage it. And you're going to be doing the same thing for your music as well. Now, you're also going to get access into a private membership group. And in this private membership group, you will have access to all of us, our team, as well as other pros that we have in the group. You're going to be able to network with other musicians, learning from each other, growing together, growing with each other, teaching each other, as well as learning from us about how to market your music effectively, right? This is a great place for discussion. It's only going to be paid members in this group as well to ensure that the people that are in there are invested in getting themselves to where they need to get to with their music. So that's going to be a really good group, very important for you to get to. The journey is also a lot more fun when we do it together. So I want you to come to the party and join that group. It's going to be fun. We're going to learn out from each other. We're going to be having live conversation with you guys online, and we're going to be speaking to you guys in person live, right? Not just recorded stuff, and actually getting some of your ideas, seeing what best we can do to improve the platform as well. So that's really, really key. We're building this platform for you as artists. So anything that we do is aimed at giving you as an artist more value. So super cool to have you in that group. I look forward to meeting you guys. So now let's dive into what you're going to get on the Pro plan. Now, here's what you're going to get as part of your membership to the Artist Pro plan. You're going to get everything that's in the basic plan over here, and you're also going to get access to user emails, which is super important. Again, the gold is the data, so that's super important for you to focus on. You're also going to get a much more detailed analysis of what your music is doing. Now, this is really exciting because this is going to show you the details about how each and every song is doing, how each and every user in the platform is actually consuming your music. That means that if I'm your fan, you can actually go into your platform and say, which of my songs has T downloaded? Which of my songs has T purchased? Okay, so T is in this category of a fan, right? I might be the fan that downloads maybe 20 of your songs. So you can actually go into your profile, click a button, and actually see exactly which fan has downloaded the most music, right? So you can go in there, click on one of your most top fans and find out which of the music that they've downloaded. Now, this is super important. Remember I talked about the Amazon example, how companies like Amazon and Netflix are able to give you a much more tailored experience based on what you've liked before? No, this is exactly what you can do with our platform. See, on other stream platforms and other places like that, you cannot see the data that is most important. You can't even see your user's name or email, right? You can't even see who is a super fan of yours. Now, people have to literally tell you by word of mouth and say, hey, I really love your music. But this way, people don't have to tell you by telling you to your face. They can just simply download the music. Now, even people that don't really speak to you can tell you this because our platform allows you to see all that data. So you can actually go into your profile, log into one of your songs and see who's downloaded your music the most. You can actually go into a single user's profile and click on that user profile and see how many songs they've downloaded, how many songs they've purchased and paid for. So now what you can do with this data is really important. You can actually now separate which are your super fans, your ordinary fans, and maybe just your followers, right? There's a difference between all those three people, right? Now, I'm just gonna say three. There's probably other different categories in that space, but they are super fans right at the top. Then there are your fans, which are sort of like a lukewarm audience. They can take it or leave it. Then there's a group of followers at the bottom who maybe follow your music, maybe listen to it when they bump into it, but they don't exactly go out looking for it, right? You want to know who your super fans are, and that's where the real data comes in. That's where the data becomes the gold that you're going to use to move your vehicle forward. So we're going to be teaching you how you can monetize those fans and super fans, and really focusing on that small group to actually maximize the output of your marketing, right? This is super key. Again, you're going to have the email data. We're going to be teaching you some of those techniques on how to nurture those relationships. We're going to be teaching you techniques about how to actually build a solid marketing and sales plan, right? Because remember what I said, guys, the music today is put on platforms like Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, etc., and it's accessible for free. So the music is just literally the gateway that allows you to market yourself to the audience. And you, as one of 7th Century Music artists, are going to be learning just how to do that. And again, all this information is accessible in our music marketing membership course, right? So again, you can check that out. It's completely free as part of your pro membership plan, as part of the plan that you've bought on this page. It's going to be super exciting. I want you guys to have a look at it and see all the information that's in there. We're also going to be updating that course material on a monthly basis to make sure that we continue to give you as much value as possible, continuing to adapt with whatever's going on in the music industry, in the music world. And we're actually going to get more professionals to actually give you a lot of lessons and tutorials and exactly how to thrive. Really excited for you guys to be a part of that. Join the group and help us help you to get to where you want to go. So now here's a question that I'm going to answer with regards to who this pro plan is for, right? Now you might be saying to yourself, T, I'm not a professional musician. I'm not a professional at anything. I'm just someone who just likes making music just as a hobby. And that's completely fine, right? But here's the thing. You don't have to identify yourself as a professional musician to actually use the platform. So let me tell you a few characteristics of the people that we think can use this platform the best. So here's a checklist of the criteria of the kind of people that we want in this group, right? You don't have to be a professional musician, but you can be someone that strives to make the best music that you want to be, right? So here's a quick list that I'm gonna give you. Number 1, have you recorded good quality music or songs? Number 2, have you released any of your music on digital streaming platforms like Spotify, YouTube, Apple, etc.? Number 3, do you write your own music? Number 4, have you produced your own music or have you produced music for other people? Number 5, are you an independent artist or an artist who's not signed to a label? Or number 6, which is, are you an artist who is actually signed to a label, an independent label, or a record label? Now here's the thing. You don't have to be an independent artist to be on 7th Century Music. We don't own the rights to your music. In other words, when you post your music will always belong to you. We only have the rights to have it streamed on our platform, right? That means that we only have the rights to actually host your music on our platform. What you decide to do with that music is your decision. So again, if you want to know more about that, you can check out our terms and conditions for more details on that. But essentially, you own 100% of that music. The copyright is still yours. We don't own the music. You can do whatever you want with it. You can take it off if you want, and it's completely in your control. Now you might say to me, T, I'm not really ready to release my music. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not quite there yet. Am I the right person to be in this group still? Well, the short answer to that is yes. The reason why I'm saying that is because before you actually release your music, you still want to know what the right things to do, right? You still want to be in a place where you're actually following what other people who have been successful have done, right? And part of doing that is being a network, being in a group of people who are doing the things that you are currently doing or have done the things that you want to do in the future. So again, you can use a platform if you're an aspiring musician, aspiring professional, and even if you're at the point where you're thinking, I'm not quite sure, I'm just dipping my toes in this, you can start with a plan. Again, we're going to offer you the pro plan for the price of the basic plan, which means that you still have all the benefits. So you really have nothing to lose with buying the pro plan. It's going to be completely useful for you, even if you're not a professional musician or you're not an artist who's looking to make money with their music right now. You can still use it for that means when the time is ready. And again, this is actually a very good test for you to see if your music can actually resonate with the people in the world and the market. So again, you can use the platform as a non-pro user who's actually trying to figure out if they can become a pro user one day. So again, you can use that platform. So who is this platform not for? Number 1, this platform is not for anyone who doesn't have a passion for music. Number 2, this platform is not for anyone that doesn't particularly enjoy promoting themselves or promoting their music. Again, this is more an issue about belief, and we're going to be teaching more about your belief systems and challenging those belief systems, because trust me, I had the same issues about marketing and promoting my music, but I learned to get over that hurdle. So if you're one of those artists who maybe thinks, I don't really enjoy promoting my music, so maybe this platform isn't for me because I still have to promote my music, it's actually a very good way of promoting your music without feeling like a salesperson or a marketer, right? It's marketing, but in an authentic way, and that's what you're going to be teaching you how to do. So I really want you to stick around, become part of that membership group, and I'm going to be teaching you about some of the beliefs around your marketing, around your sales, and what stops you from actually promoting your music, right? Because a lot of the times it's a belief thing more than it's an actual skill thing, right? So it's very important. Marketing authentically is not the same as just being salesy. That's very important. Point number 3 is you want someone else to market your music for you. Now, here's the thing. Although we are helping you guys market your music, we're helping you guys learn the tools of how to market your music. Essentially, the job of marketing your music falls down to you. Now, why do I say that? The reason why I say that is because you have to develop a relationship with your fans, right? In other words, even if we brought to you 1,000 people and we said to you, hey, here's 1,000 people that are willing to listen to your music, you still have to engage with those people. You still have to talk to the people. You still have to talk to them about your music. You still have to develop a relationship with them and nurture that relationship. So this is an aspect of marketing and sales that you're gonna have to get comfortable with. And again, doing this authentically in your own way is something that we're gonna be working on. There's many ways of doing this. It's not just one way of doing it, but we feel that by doing this, by learning how to do this, you'll be better placed to actually succeed in the music game. And a lot of people who don't succeed simply don't actually have a passion for marketing their music. They don't actually have a passion for their fans. And that's a very big hindrance, right? So that's another core belief system that we challenge and that we talk about within the membership area. That's in part of the course material as well, that we're going to be challenging you about, which is your mentality around developing a relationship with your fans, because that's really, really the number one key important thing, which is developing a relationship, nurturing that relationship with your fans. So again, that's also in the membership area that you also have access to as part of this plan. So you get everything that's in the pro plan, access to our membership area, access to our private members area, where you're going to be linking up and networking with other artists, learning from them, growing together, and actually joining each other on this journey together. We are really about giving you as much value as possible and really trying to blow you away with everything that we have to give you. So I know that some of you might be skeptical, and you have every right to be skeptical. We made a lot of promises throughout these videos, and we've really pushed ourselves to deliver on those plans. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about why we offer this platform at such an affordable rate. Now, the first thing is that we're making this platform to be accessed by everyone in the world. That includes everyone from first, second, and third world countries. Now, we've done this because we know there are a lot of artists from all over the world who are actually doing a lot of good stuff. I'm from Zimbabwe. I know a lot of artists from my own home country, and some of them produce great music, and they get hundreds, literally hundreds of thousands of streams on their YouTube videos, on their Facebook videos, but they just have no way of monetizing that stream, right? They have no way of monetizing YouTube. They have no way of monetizing Facebook, because those platforms aren't really meant for you to, one, collect data, and two, sell your music in the right way, right? Now, if you're in a first world country, you're probably thinking, well, if you're getting hundreds of thousands of streams on YouTube, you can monetize that. Now, for most of you, that is correct. But for people who are in second or third world nations, a lot of them don't have the infrastructure to be connected enough with their banking structures, with YouTube, and with all the other softwares that are in between that need to actually connect to form a good marketing and sales pipeline. So that's a really big problem. That's something that we've aimed to solve using our platform. So that's a really big driver for me. So that's a really big driver for our company and what we're trying to do and achieve in the long run, which is giving more access to people in second and third world nations to really thrive and really succeed, even using our platform. So that's something that we're really committed to doing. So lastly, we are aware that we are the new kid on the block, right? We're aware that there are other platforms that are currently existing that may be shinier than ours, that maybe perform better than ours, that look better than ours, but actually don't offer you the same services, right? They don't offer you the same data that we give you. They don't offer you the same metrics and the same information, or even the same way to price your music and do all those very, very key, crucial, important things that we know that as an artist you absolutely must have to thrive, right? We believe that we can offer you more value in that regard. We are only starting off at this point. We're also going to build in a lot more cool features, like the ability to actually call your fans and for you to actually monetize that system as well, right? So we have a lot more plans of how we're going to be doing this, but this is the start for us. And as the new platform on the block, here's what we're going to do. We're going to promise you guys that if you're going to purchase this plan right here, that you'll always be paying this amount, no matter how good our platform gets, no matter what we add on our platform. You'll be grandfathered in, which means that you'll be paying exactly what you pay today. That's what you'll be paying forever. And as long as the platform exists, you will never pay more than that, no matter what functions we add, right? So even if we add new things, new members might pay a higher fee for that, but you'll be paying the same amount that you're paying today. And we know that you've trusted us with your music, and we want to work with you to gain your trust as well, right? We don't believe that we should get paid if you don't make money, and we actually want to work for your trust. We don't just want to take your money and say, okay, see you later, goodbye, and that's the end of it. We actually want to work with you guys, which is why we're offering you the chance to get into this membership group, to actually speak to us, because we want to make sure that we are accountable to you guys. We want to make sure that we actually speak to you guys, that we actually help you in a very real way, not just doing what we think is good for you, but doing the things that are actually necessary in getting you guys to the next step. Now, as if that wasn't enough, I'm going to tell you about other cool bonuses and rewards that you can actually get from using the platform, how you can get $5 just by uploading your music on our platform, how you can get $10 just by simply referring a friend, and I'm going to tell you how you can get basically your whole year's subscription fee back just by doing some simple steps. And we're going to give you those rewards for helping us promote the platform as well, and for simply uploading your music on the platform. So if you want to know how to get all those bonuses and all those rewards, I want you to click on the button below, purchase the Pro plan to make sure that your spot is reserved, and then you can check out how you can get more bonuses, more rewards just by simply uploading music on the platform. You can get that all back just by following some very simple instructions. Click on the button below, purchase the plan, and I'll tell you more about how you can get your rewards and more back.